So these are additional ways in which you could earn money as a real estate agent online. If you want to learn these new procedures or you want to have a glimpse of what this entails, grab your pen and notepads and let's get right into the video. The methods I'm about to share with you in this video are relatively new ways in which real estate agents earn monies online. And what I mean by online is the Web3 version of real estate agency. Hi everyone, you're welcome to my real estate series. Call me Mo. I am a business owner and I share content relating to business, finance and general money tips through literature, art and music. If you are new here, you're welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much. You're the real MVP. Before I get right into today's video, I'd like to share with you a quick disclaimer. Please note that the information I shared here today is solely for educational purposes and should neither be treated as business, finance, advertisement, nor legal advice. Thank you so very much. You're welcome back and thank you for sticking with me for this long. Now, this video is intended to be a three-part series, reason being that it will be nearly impossible for me to cover everything I want to discuss with you in just one video. Now, in this video in particular, I would share with you brief information on some things that you need to know if you are that person looking into getting into the real estate space on Web3. Now, you have to understand what real estate agency is, particularly the traditional real estate agency, which I will discuss in the next scene. Web3, blockchain technology in the real estate space, also virtual real estate, and finally, licensing. You might be wondering why licensing. Please do stick to the end of the video to see why I have to discuss licensing. Thank you so much. To begin, I will explain what real estate is and also what real estate agency means. And this is particularly for the benefit of those who aren't so used to the subject of real estate or the agency obligations attached to it. Now, real estate generally means land. That is in legal parlance. It means land which also includes the building on the land and everything beneath the land. This could be minerals, oil, and even crops. Now, if you are that person who is looking to getting into real estate transactions, you have to get certified as a real estate agent. Now, I have to be specific about the kind of transactions real estate agents do get involved in. Transactions like buying and selling of landed properties, leasing and tenancies. I hope this is understood. I am particular about explaining what this means because you would need this knowledge in order to understand the next things I would explain in the coming scenes. Web3 Internet is largely governed by the blockchain technology. It is a space where users have control over their own data and transactions using decentralized technologies like the blockchain. In essence, if you are that person looking into getting into real estate transactions with Web3, you have to have an in-depth knowledge of how the blockchain technology works and everything associated with it. Unlike the physical space, where you can physically see properties that you want to buy, real estate transactions under Web3 are totally virtual and digitalized. I said earlier that you need to have an in-depth understanding of how the blockchain technology works in order to be able to successfully navigate the Web3 space. Another thing you also want to know is that you have to understand the concept of smart contracts, tokenization, and a number of other things I will discuss in another video. Now, on the subject of the types of virtual properties that you would find in this new exciting space, you would find virtual land. You also find virtual buildings, which actually is buildings that are being developed in that space. You would also find storefronts and commercial spaces that people use for commercial or business purposes. You'll find venue and event centers. You'll find virtual art galleries, and you also find the metaverse. So whichever space or whichever sphere you want to capitalize on or indulge in, I'm sure it is a sphere, that space that is exciting and it will definitely intrigue you. Now, for businesses that you also want to look out for, organizations that are already existing in these spaces. Of course, I did mention Metaverse, which is a meta product. I would say products because really internet and intellectual property rights. I would also say that you want to consider companies like Propi. Propi largely deals with transactions on land transactions, both in the physical realm and also in the blockchain realm. I will explain that in another video as well. But I do understand that a number of us do have a certain level of understanding of how Propri operates. So you're looking at the central land as well. You're looking at Sumion Space, Crypto Voxels, and Sandbox. These are companies that are currently operating in the Web3 space. And I know that it has been and it's been exciting for quite some time now. Although it is also at its inception stage, particularly real estate transactions, but it's something that you could decide to learn more about, key into it, and then see what the potentials are there for you. I've come to understand that the early adapters of technology are usually the first partaker of the benefits attached to it. And just as in recent times, you would find that the benefits could also be monetary in most cases. So if you happen to be that person who is looking into getting into the real estate space, particularly within Web3, it really would be nice for you to get yourself equipped with necessary certifications that would help you navigate that space easily. Now, while it is a known fact that there isn't any specific kind of real estate certifications within Web3, one could decide to take steps or take proactive steps in getting the traditional real estate license, depending on the country that you are resident in. And these certifications could either be done online or physically, depending on the regulations and rules, guiding the institutions accredited to give you such licenses. Another thing you could decide to do is to equip yourself with blockchain technology certifications. Don't forget that for you to be able to successfully operate as a real estate agent within Web3, you have to have an in-depth understanding of how the blockchain technology works. So whatever certifications you think might work for you within that space, try to get it. I also understand that Metaverse also offers some certain level of certifications for the member of its community. So you want to check that out as well. But largely you could decide to get certifications within the blockchain. For instance, the blockchain smart contract certifications could work for you. The cryptocurrency transaction certifications could also work. You could also look at the real estate technology specialist certifications. But most importantly, you want to be sure that you are certified or you have an in-depth understanding of the AML and KYC compliance certifications. This largely has to do with money laundering, because money laundering is a global issue and communities and countries are very, very particular about how monies get into their countries and how they are taken out. And you, as a person who intends dealing in real estate transactions, you want to be sure that whoever you're dealing with or the monies that are being paid to you are not monies that would put you in trouble in the nearest future. You know that I would not share all of the wonderful things I've shared with you in the aforementioned scenes without telling you the equipment and the gadgets that you need to access this beautiful world of Web3. So first thing you need is a high performance laptop or a PC. You also need a smartphone. Ensure that you have the crypto wallet on that smartphone and other Web3 applications. You could decide to get yourself a VR or AR headset, particularly for the virtual reality experience on the Web3. And also if you happen to be part of the Metaverse. And you also need a blockchain wallet, which is your hardware wallet, and a headset that has high quality for communication. But most importantly, you need internet access. So if you are in a jurisdiction where you do not have regular internet access, you might not be able to enjoy the essence or the beauty of the Web3 internet. So you want to be sure that you have good internet connection and good internet access for you to be able to enjoy this space. So if you have seen this video up to this point, this final message is for you. Take advantage of the things I have shared here. If need be, carry out additional research. Thankfully, there are a lot of resources out there that could help you verify all the information I have shared here. But most importantly, do not hesitate to take advantage of everything recent technology is offering. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.